Darren appears to be a fairly confident cadet. Tell us a little bit more about...
I just want to say quickly,
Yeah.
this is such like a full circle moment for me. I watched your podcast with Jodie Comer 2 years ago. Was it 2 years, a year ago? I was watching that and I was like, oh, this guy's so, the questions, the way you hold his industry up is like phenomenal. And Stanley sitting on this stage with you is unbelievable, dude. So thank you so much for your work, it's incredible. As for Darren is, he is defined by competition and achievement. He finds his value in gaining and doing instead of being, right? And that's such an exciting thing to play. For me, I find so many parallels in my life where I feel valued when I'm doing, or when I'm doing something like this, where actually you are so valuable just by being, right? As for conflict with Darren, because he is so driven to prove himself, these other cadets are an instrument in proving himself and his reputation. That they're sadly to be used by Darren. Darren is there to run them over, to prove a point. And that's a really fucking scary thing to do, man. Take up the room. What? Why? And it's been so exciting to play, just taking up the room, being big, being loud, being like a little bit aggressive. It was exciting, dude. So exciting.
Congratulations, man. Very cool. We have to have a Klingon in the house. You can't do Trek without a Klingon. Three, and Jaden is in a long line of amazing actors who have played Klingons. Talk to me a little bit about, I don't know, did you connect with any previous actors? The prosthetics? Give us a little sense of what it's like to play Klingon in Trek.
Yeah, so I have never ever been in prosthetics ever for a role. I had no idea what to expect. But going into it, I quickly realized that it is a bit of a challenge. Yeah, it's a lot going on. You're getting all this stuff glued to your face, and you know, the wig, the hair, the makeup, the suit. There's a lot going on there, but I have a world of people who have come and help make this experience seamless. The prosthetics team, Bella and I are both in that prosthetics trailer every single morning. We
like
have
4 hours earlier.
4 or 5 hours.
For 2:30 call you have sometimes?
Yeah, we have Brandy, Michael, Shauna, Nicola, and Lori, who some of those people in that trailer are Emmy award-winning like artists, or have been nominated or shortlisted in some way. So they're really the most talented people in the world. In the beginning, it took about 5 hours every single day to get ready, and I had over 100 applications of the makeup, but they cut that time in half, which is really helpful. Yeah, I also got the chance to chat with Michael Dorn, which is really awesome. Alex set up a FaceTime with him before I went to the makeup for the first time, so it was really dope to be able to like talk to the Klingon and then go and become a Klingon for the first time. That was really dope. I also talked to Doug Jones on the phone through halfway through the season, because I was just like, man, this is hard. Like, I need help. So I got on the phone with him and he gave like so much great advice about being a prosthetics actor, how to really, successfully get through the day and how to manage everything. So I take his words with me into work every single day. Also we get to work with Bob. Bob is a mentor to all of us. Like, he really just wants us all to succeed and do well, and so talking to him every day has also made this experience pretty seamless. Everybody together has helped create the sickest Klingon that y'all, I love this character so much, and I think you guys are really gonna fall in love with him. He's really different, but he's really cool.
Amazing. Congrats, man. Bella, hi Bella. You talk to me a little bit about Genesis. Genesis wants to be a captain, doesn't she? How does her journey begin at Starfleet Academy?
Yeah, Genesis is a young woman with goals that she desperately needs to achieve. It's kind of what drives her into joining Starfleet Academy. She's the daughter of a Starfleet admiral, so she's used to that kind of life, and she kind of is comfortable with pressure and expectations. And we kind of get to see her go through the journey of figuring out life and realizing that you can't meet perfection because perfect is not real. And so we kind of get to see her go through this beautiful arc, and it's really special to me to get to play a female character that is so dynamic. I tell Alex and Noga all the time how freaking lucky I feel because she's a leader and she's strong and she's smart and she's also empathetic and caring and soft and vulnerable, and it feels so good to be able to bring a female character to life that is more than just one thing, because everybody's more than just one thing, and especially as a woman with, certain expectations placed on us. And I love Genesis, and she's gonna be living in my heart for the rest of my life.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Congrats again. All right. Zoe, let's talk.
Hi.
Hi. So you're a Betazoid.
I am a Betazoid.
So how does that impact, being a Betazoid in this mix, how does that impact your relationships with the rest of the folks at the Academy?
Yes. First of all, I just want to say hi. This is my first Comic-Con. I'm really excited to be here. I'm not gonna lie, my heart is racing, and out the back before we walked on, I was like, am I gonna be sick? But I wasn't, and it's good. Yeah, I play Tarima Sadal, who is a Betazoid, an empath. And it's been the biggest privilege and gift to be able to play Tarima, because I feel so like her. Like when I got the script in the first place, even just the audition sides, I felt like I was looking into a mirror, like reading the script. I couldn't believe it. She wears her heart on her sleeve. Like she cannot help it, even to her detriment, if you will. It's been amazing to lean into that. She feels things very deeply as a Betazoid, and I think that there's a lot of power that can come with that, but she's also terrified of that power. And we see her navigate that in this series. I forgot the second part of the question that was like...
You're good. We're just teasing them today. And I do want to introduce, before we run, because we're running low on time, I feel like I'm missing one cast member on the panel. Who could it be? Guys, Paul Giamatti is part of Star Trek. Paul. And we're out of time. So, we kind of are, to be honest. But quickly, Paul.
Yes.
I mean, did you manifest this? You're a real deal fan, right?
I am a real deal fan. Like Holly, since about 7, 8 years old, I'd watch it with my father. So I grew up with it. All the iterations of it. I love it. So I had always been sort of saying it to people, gosh, I wish I could be on Star Trek someday. And then it actually happened. And then I was saying, gosh, I wish I could play a Klingon. And then it sort of happened. I sort of play adjacent. I play a Klingon. I play half Klingon, half Tellarite.
Right.
And the Tellarites are these really, really, really aggressive, disputatious pig people. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm all over that. So I get to play I'm the bad guy. It's fantastic. There's a great tradition of bad guys. I get to do it. So I'm happy as a pig in shit.
We're happy too. We are almost out of time, and look, this is an amazing stacked cast, but there's actually something else that we could announce, right? Casting-wise? Who's gonna have the honors?
Well, in high school, did anybody have like morning announcements, right? So there was always the voice that would come over. So we were like, who's the perfect person to be our morning announcer? And well, we should just have him tell you who he is.
Oh my gosh.
Greetings and felicitations, New York Comic Con. 'Tis I, Stephen Colbert. Folks, I'm sorry I couldn't be with you in person today, but I'm a perfectionist, and I just didn't have enough bunting for my Mugato cosplay. However, nothing could stop me from sharing this exciting news. I am honored to announce that my beautiful voice will be joining Star Trek Starfleet Academy as the digital dean of students. Where I'll get to announce things like, attention, Ensign Krebs. Your Telexian furfly has exited the replicator and is now mating with itself. Please report to Science Lab 1 immediately. Children are watching. It's an actual line. I'm thrilled to join this universe that I've loved for so long, and unlike my on-camera castmates, I'm thrilled to join it without having to spend 4 hours in hair and makeup every day. I'll see you when Starfleet Academy premieres. Until then, enjoy the con. Live well. Do your thing.
We love you, Steven!
Pretty cool stuff, guys.